Xavier by 8, Neelsville by 3, so it's not as if they're getting blown out in those game contests there. Well, let's talk about our visiting team, the Wausau West Warriors. They come in 6-13 overall, 5-4 in the Wisconsin Valley Conference, where they hail from. That puts them in third in the Wisconsin Valley Conference currently. They did also play last night as they played the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. That one in Wausau at West High School, as the Warriors were victorious by a final score of 49-42. Warriors have had a bit of an up and down season, but generally they always put out a very good product when they are playing sports. And this year, now they've won 2 out of their last 3 games. A win against Merrill a week ago. They lost at Stevens Point on Tuesday, and then they were victorious last night over Wisconsin Rapids. So a good non-conference matchup here this evening, or this afternoon. Keep thinking this evening, but we are in the afternoon here in Mosinee between the Indians and the West Warriors. We will take a timeout, and when we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the opening tip. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports. Nice rendition of our national anthem, and we are getting ready here for girls high school basketball on Zaleski Sports. Glad you could join us here this afternoon as we will take a look at the starting lineups here. First, for the visiting Wausau West Warriors, they'll go with that one guard, a 5'10 senior, Ayla Christensen. She'll be joined in the backcourt by fellow senior 5'11 Paige Anderson. Up front for the Warriors will be a 6' senior, Harper Mead. She's joined in the front court by 5'7 senior, Iris Waldvogel. And rounding out the starting lineup is a 5'8 sophomore, Via Colwell. Head coach is Mr. Channing Gallion, assisted by Miss Maddie Leskow. As again, Christensen, Anderson, Mead, Waldvogel, and Colwell, the starting lineup for the Wausau West Warriors. And for the Mosinee Indians, one guard will be a 5'9 sophomore, Addison Henrik. She will be joined in the backcourt by 5'10 sophomore, Bridget Fry. Up front for the Indians will be a 5'7 senior, Britt Fitzgerald. She's joined in the front court by 5'7 freshman, Peyton Jersley. And rounding out the starting lineup, the young lady who could make history this afternoon, 5'6 junior, Taylon Jersley. Again, Jersley 13 points away from tying the record for most points for the Mosinee Indians program. Again, which is commendable because they've had some good ones come through here. You think about it, there is Amanda Nahuda, who went on to play some college ball at UWSP, led them to a national title, and many other young women who've come through this program. Well, glad to be with you. First day of February. Indians in their home white jerseys with the purple numerals. West in the visiting blue jerseys with the white numeral, gold trim. And we are ready for action here on Zaleski Sports. As Fitzgerald in, and the tip is controlled by the Warriors. Into the front court they come. Anderson, turnaround 5-foot shot, comes up short, boarded by Addison Henrik. Henrik into the front court. Pounds the ball. Warriors opening up in a zone defense, it looks like. Shot up from 5 is good. Henrik for 2. 2-0 lead for the Mosinee Indians. Indians opening, man-to-man defense, near steal, dribble drive, kick out, catch, three-pointers on the way, Waldvogel, and that is good. Iris Waldvogel for 3. And it's a 3-2 lead for the West Warriors. Henrik into the front court for the Indians. Just underway here in Mosinee. Really good non-conference matchup. The Great Northern Indians against the Wisconsin Valley Warriors. Now out top, controlling. Jersley gave it back over to Talon Jersley. Dribble drive, kicked it out to Peyton. Peyton now will back it towards the timeline. Gave it up to Talon. Talon put it in the post. Henrik, ball fake, dribble drive, goes underneath. Nice drop pass, layup is good. Bridget Fry for 2. And the Indians forge back in front by a score of 4-3. Waldvogel into the front court. Gives up the dribble to Colwell. Colwell pressured there. Good defense by Fitzgerald. And now trying to get rid of the ball. It does come back out top. Controlling is Mead. Mead now got it back across Christensen. She sheds a defender, but Henrik quickly back on her. Now Christensen going to the right side. Christensen dumped it out top. Anderson holding left wing Waldvogel. Waldvogel brings it back out top, gets a high ball screen, backdoor pass, dribble drive, layup is up, around the rim, no good. Paige Anderson had a good look there. Here come the Indians pushing the other way. Talon Jersley into the front court, goes up, layup is too strong, and it's boarded underneath by Fitzgerald. Got it out to Henrik. Henrik pounds the dribble, back out top. Dribble drive now left wing by Jersley. Jersley beats her baseline and scores. Talon Jersley for 2. And it's a 6-3 lead here for the Mosinee Indians here in the early going. Down to the front court come the West Warriors. Waldvogel got it in front, dribble drive there. Defender falls down and a steal. Good job by Britt Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald into the front court. Layup at the other end is good. Peyton Jersley for 2. 30-second timeout taken by the West Warriors. And we will keep it out here. So a quick start for Mosinee as they lead by 5 here in the early going. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. And also brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Good start here for the Indians as they lead by 5. 15.5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Out of the 30-second timeout for the West Warriors. Ball brought into the front court now by Waldvogel. Waldvogel pressured there by Jersley. Got it off left wing. Holding there is Anderson. In deep, pass too long for Waldvogel, and a turnover by the Warriors. Mosinee basketball up by 5, 15-16 left in this first half of play. Jersley will bring the ball into the front court. Talon has 1 bucket already, so she's within 11 of tying the mark. Jersley gets a high ball screen, picked up her dribble, nowhere to go, dropped it off for her sister Peyton. Peyton back top of the key, works it right side. Fitzgerald back out top, Jersley. Talon catches. Ball fake now, will back it out. Gives it back across to Peyton. In the post, Henrik kicked it out. Talon Jersley for 3. Good! 3-point field goal by Taylor Jersley, and now she's within 8 of tying the Mosinee record mark as we close in on history. Into the front court now, Paige Anderson. Anderson out top against Henrik. Henrik tied her up there, got a hand on it, stole it away. That's Jersley. Jersley, good job to stay on the ground and did not step up to prevent the travel violation. Into the front court comes Fitzgerald. Wraparound pass to Jersley. Taylor Jersley looks, Fitzgerald, wide open three. Good from the right wing. Britt Fitzgerald from downtown. And the Indians are cooking here on Saturday afternoon, up by a score of 14-3. Into the front court, Christensen, and a foul's going to be called on the way in. So a reach-in foul. It's going to be on Addison Henrik. That's her first, team foul number 1. They'll inbound on the baseline. So here we go. Warriors inbound on the baseline, trailing by 11. Ball inbounded to Paige Anderson. Anderson out top, pressured by Henrik. Anderson holding, kick out, catch by Jaden Oakey into the game now for the Warriors. Also in is Stella Olson. Olson and Oakley, two-man game out top. Now the dribble pounded by Christensen. Christensen gave it back to Colwell. Colwell now left wing. Oakey got it back out top there. They look in the post. Good catch there. Going up inside. Wild shot misses by Anderson and boarded by Jersley. Jersley into the front court. Lost control of it, but no violation as she didn't have control as she came over. And now a steal. Colwell stepped into the passing lane. Colwell into the front court. Got the pass back, stolen away by Peyton Jersley. So both teams exchange turnovers. Indians push it into the front court. That is Peyton Jersley. Jersley with it near the timeline to Talon. Talon now left wing, inside. Good look. Catch underneath, and a traveling violation here. Abby Clues with a good catch on the inside just took the extra step and turned over the ball. Turnover back to the Warriors, who trail by 11, 14-3. 13-10 and counting in this first half of play. Into the front court now, Anderson. Got it off to the left wing. Controlling there, Oakey. Oakey, two-man game, back to Anderson, goes up and scores. Bucket is good by Paige Anderson. Lead cut down to 9 at 14-5. Out to the front court comes Taylor Jersley to Peyton, now to the right wing to Shanowski. They work it around the horn. Henrik, the catch baseline, goes up, running right-hand shot. That's too long. Hits off a Warrior, and Henrik with good hustle to get it back. Henrik back to the rack, goes up, missed it, but a foul will be called here. Free throws forthcoming for the Indians. Henrik will go to the charity stripe. Paige Anderson, her first foul, team foul number 1. Addie Henrik to the free throw line to shoot the first Mosinee free throws of the afternoon. She hits the first. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Second free throw, Henrik is up and good. Henrik is 4. She will be substituted for now as Britt Fitzgerald in for her. Mosinee looking to build off that victory over Medford last night. That broke a 3-game losing streak for the Indians. Now Paige Anderson against full court pressure here by the Indians. And when they do this, they really speed you up. And if you don't take care of the ball, they're going to come after you. Fitzgerald got into the front court. Shot up here and good by Megan Troy. Troy for 2. 18-5 Mosinee. Now the ball brought into the front court. Olson got it up ahead. Three-pointer on the way is long, boarded by Paige Anderson. Anderson in deep, goes up in a triple team, and the ball came free. Steal by the Indians, and then the ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with Mosinee. Mosinee basketball, 18-5. They lead with 12:03 left in this first half of play. Ball now inbounded to Taylor Jersley. Needs 8 points to tie the school record, 9 to break it. She'll skip it out top now to Shanowski. Inside catch. Holding, looking. Jersley puts up a three-pointer. Good! Oh, Taylor Jersley. They're going to make quick work of the record here in the first part of this first half. Now the press is broken. All the way the other way. Ball tipped out of bounds by Taylor Jersley. Have you never seen her play? I mean, she is a phenomenal athlete. Just does unbelievable stuff, whether it's here on the hardwood, it's in softball, just a terrific all-around athlete. She now has 8 5 away from the record. Inbounding on the baseline, Christensen. Holding, looking, and threw it out of bounds. Tried to get it to a cutting Olsen, but it hit off her hands and went out of bounds. Into the game is going to be Peyton Jersley, and a full timeout taken by the West Warriors. We take one with them. 11:38 remaining in this first half. It's Mosinee 21, Wausau West 5. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
And we welcome you back out to Mosinee. Sound system woke everybody up there. Playing the music, and then all of a sudden it went into some loud static that woke everybody up. Lead for the Mosinee Indians here in the early going. Ball inbounded, and up the court comes Taylor Jersley. She has 8 points, 5 within tying the record. They get in the post to Abby Clues, back out to Taylor Jersley. Jersley now dribble drive, goes baseline, try to pass it underneath. Hits off the leg of the Warrior player, Ayla Christensen, and goes out of bounds. 11:23 left here before halftime. Jersley inbounding, looking, and they're going to say it is a 5 count on the Mosinee Indians. Count was going, and then it looked like Jersley wanted to pass it in and sort of had it roll out of her hands and onto the end line. So they're going to say it's a 5-second count, a turnover by the Indians. Now full court pressure. Colwell bringing it up into the front court. Skips it ahead. Got her own pass back. Could grab it, though, as it was tipped. Now ahead to Peyton Jersley. She goes up. Left-hand layup is good. Peyton Jersley with 4. As we have 6 Indian players in the scoring column, 23-5 score. Now the ball brought up by Christensen. Christensen gave it back to Meade. Meade into the front court, steal by Peyton Jersley. Jersley the other way had it tipped out of bounds. The Warriors having some difficulties with this full court press by the Mosinee Indians. So they'll inbound on the baseline will the Indians. Leading 23-5, 10:52 left before halftime. Jersley got it in. They work it around the horn. Peyton catches, dishes to Taylor, steps into a three-pointer. Good! Taylor Jersley with 11. She's 2 away from tying the record. Now the ball brought into the front court, and a foul is going to be called here. It's going to be called on Henrik. That's her second, team foul number 2. Henrik with 2, and Mosinee will get a quick sub in here. Lisa Maurer will come to the game. So they'll inbound now on the baseline. Ball inbounded, stolen away. Good hands there by Abby Clues. Into the front court, Taylor Jersley. Jersley, chance to make history here this afternoon. Peyton Jersley had her shot blocked on the way in. Good defense there by Ayla Christensen. Christensen now will bring it up the court against full court pressure. Jersley really being aggressive after her. Now to Stella Olsen. Right side to Waldvogel. Waldvogel dishes out top. Holding there and looking is Christensen. Christensen picked up the dribble. Back to Anderson. She'll step into a three-pointer. That's off the rim, no good. Boarded by Maurer. Here come the Indians into the front court. 2-pointer by Jersley would tie the record. A 3 would give her the record. Now into the lane. Shot up from 5 is no good by Maurer, and it's boarded by Waldvogel. Other way we go. Warriors into the front court. That's Christensen checked there by Jersley. We go under 10 minutes to play in this first half. A half dominated by the Indians. Now comes back across. That's Christensen. Baseline shot up short. Boarded by Megan Troy. Troy now got it to Taylor Jersley. Jersley now walks the ball into the front court. Jersley pounds the dribble. Jersley dribble drive to the rack, and they're going to say a foul on the way in. No free throws. We'll go baseline. Foul is going to be whistled down on Stella Olson. Stella's first, team foul number 2 on the Warriors. Fry back into the game for Clues. 26-5 Indians. They trailed at 1.32, and they've blown it open since. Maurer with the ball now in the corner. Nowhere to go. Got it off to Taylon Jersley. Jersley pounds the dribble. High post pass. Nice catch there by Fry. Goes up and scores. Bridget Fry for 2. Nice assist to Taylon Jersley. Now full court pressure once again by the Indians. Warriors do get it into the front court. Mead got it out top now to Anderson. Anderson a ball fake across to Christensen. Christensen dribble drive to the rack, and a layup is good. Ayla Christensen for 2. 28-7 Mosinee. Taylon Jersley now with the ball on the right wing. High ball screen, dribble drive, dishes, and they're going to say it was not touched. It's going to be a turnover out of bounds. Britt Fitzgerald back into the game. She'll give a breather to Megan Troy. 28-7, 21-point advantage for the Indians. 8:40 and counting in this first half of play. Into the front court now, Stella Olson. Olson gives it up now to Christensen. Christensen pressured there by Peyton Jersley. She'll get it back out now to Olson. Olson holding, high post catch, Anderson. Anderson faces up. Anderson into the lane. Nice step over move, goes up and scores. That's a big time move there by Paige Anderson. She crossed over, used her shoulders to create some room and get to the rack. Here's Taylon Jersley to the rack. Count it, and a foul! The bucket is good by Jersley. That does tie the record, and she has a chance to break it here at the free throw line here this afternoon. Vintage Taylon Jersley there. Used that hesitation dribble and her speed and athleticism. Got her to the rack. The foul is going to be on Olson. That is her second, team foul 3. Chance to break the record here, and she does. Taylon Jersley is now the all-time leading scorer for the Mosinee Indians program. Students throw some confetti on the far end. Her family right here behind the scoring table, as Taylon Jersley is the all-time leading scorer in girls basketball history for the Mosinee Indians. Wow, what a great accomplishment. Jersley needed 13 coming in. She got 14, and she gets a nice round of applause. It'll be a 30-second timeout for the Mosinee Indians, but the young lady, only a junior, so she will be adding to that record as we go throughout the season. 31-9 Mosinee. And Jersley, I think she probably did it in the fashion she'd want to, get a bucket and a foul, and completes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. So what a big accomplishment here this afternoon in Mosinee. History is made. You can say you were here February 1st, 2025. And you got a chance to see it and view it right here on Zaleski Sports. Into the front court come the Warriors. Christensen got it outside. Anderson for 3. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Henrik. Henrik leads the pack. It's a 4-on-1 for the Mosinee Indians. Henrik goes up, missed the layup. Rebound put back, no good by Fry. Henrik back to the rack and scores. Addison Henrik for 2. She now has 6. And the Indians up 33-9. Ball passed into the post. Paige Anderson. Anderson goes up with a hard shot and scores. Paige Anderson working hard, the 5'11 senior. She has 6 of the 11 Warrior points. Down to the front court comes Peyton Jersley. Jersley brings it to the high post. Skips it out now to Henrik. Henrik, a ball fake back to Jersley. Left side, inside, Henrik catches. Henrik bodies up, triple team, lost the ball, and it's going to go off the Warriors into the backcourt, and it's going to be a backcourt violation. Turnover by the Indians. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Lee's Piggly Wiggly and Mosinee Family Chiropractic. Thank you to these wonderful local Mosinee favorites for bringing us today's game. They even stopped in at Lee's Piggly Wiggly before the game here today, so always good to see the fine establishments that do support our fine athletes on Zaleski Sports. Ball thrown into the post, broken up there, and stolen by the Indians. That was Sophie Soibert into the game for the Warriors now. Into the front court now, Peyton Jerschley. Layup goes up, no good. Offensive rebound. Henrik for three, around the rim, no good. Here's Fry going back up. And they're going to say she got fouled on the floor. So on the floor, she was fouled, so we will not shoot free throws here. Foul is on Sophia Soibert. That's her first, team foul number 4. Indians inbound here. Henrik gets it in. Maurer back to Henrik. Steps into a three and hits. Addison Henrik for three. And it's a 36-11 advantage. Now into the front court. The Warriors come with it. That's Olsen. Lobs it in the post for Anderson. Anderson, and an offensive foul called here. Good defense by the Indians. As stepping in was Maurer, who took the hit. And it's going to be a turnover by the Warriors. That's the second foul on Anderson. Warriors can ill afford to have her come out of the game because she is definitely a strong offensive force here thus far today. 6.5 minutes and counting in this first half of play. Into the front court now. Indians control. That down the lane. Fitzgerald pass tipped away, stolen by Anderson. Good hands there as Paige Anderson playing with those two fouls, still staying in the game. Now Colwell into the front court. Colwell gets a high ball screen, looking for Anderson, gets it back out to Olsen. Olsen takes it, dribble drive right wing. Olsen hounded there by Fitzgerald. Into the post, stolen away by Fry. Fry took it away, got it ahead to Jerschley as we go under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Jerschley, dribble drive baseline, turned away there. Now they work it back out to Henrik. Henrik holding the ball, dribble drive down the lane. Layup is good. Addie Henrik for 2. And she now has 11. She has 11. And Jerschley has 14 to pace the Indians. Anderson tried to get it to Soibert, stolen away. That is Taylin Jerschley all the way to the rack. Layup is good. Taylin Jerschley with 2 more. And like I said, every next bucket increases her total for the school record. That's going to be a tough one to break. Olkey holding it on the wing. Olkey gave it up into the corner. Anderson. Anderson pressured there by Fry. Now Jerschley steps out on her. Jerschley nearly stole it away. Anderson gets it back. Got it ahead, and they're going to say it's tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Warriors. Wholesale changes for the Warriors here. Carly Bloom into the game, number 3. Also into the game for the Warriors, Waldvogel is back. And the Warriors will inbound on the sideline. That's Christensen. Got it into Waldvogel as we go under 5 minutes left in this first half. Now the ball controlled by Christensen. Skipped it out to Colwell. Gets it off to the right wing to Bloom. Bloom back around the horn they go. Christensen looks for a high ball. Screen goes baseline. Tough shot is missed, but a foul is going to be whistled down here on Fry. Fry's first, team foul number 3. So to the free throw line for the West Warriors will go Ayla Christensen. Warriors coming off the victory last night over Wisconsin Rapids at home. Free throw in the air, no good for Christensen. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics, proudly providing Central Wisconsin community with orthopedic, sports medicine, spine, and physical therapy services. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment with hometown care as Christensen splits a pair of free throws. 40-12 Mosinee. Into the front court now, Jerschley. Gave it up now to Troy. Troy back out to Jerschley. Indians running a little bit of clock here. Jerschley dribble drive, dishes out to the wing to Troy. Troy gave it up. Henrik puts up a three-pointer. That comes up short. And the rebound, good effort to try to save it in, was Bartnick, but her foot was on the line. It'll be Warrior basketball. Waldvogel will walk it up into the front court. Crosses the timeline. Jerschley awaits her there. Right side now. That is Colwell. Colwell, dribble drive, crosses over, got it back out. Christensen pulls up from 10, around the rim, no good. Boarded by Jenna Bartnick. Bartnick got it back to Troy. Troy into the front court to Jerschley. Jerschley holding, looking. Got it off left wing for Hendrick. Now back right side. Three-pointer, Jerschley on the way, no good. Offensive putback, Fry is there. Bridget Fry with a putback bucket. She has 6. And the Mosinee lead balloons to 42-12. Now Waldvogel with it out top, pounds the dribble, looking into the post. Bloom cut there, wasn't open. Bloom now still trying to post up. They get it back out top. Colwell works it back out now to Mead. They skip it to Waldvogel. She'll catch in the left wing. Waldvogel brings it to the elbow, kicks out to the corner. Dribble drive penetration dish to Bloom. Bloom then gives it up to Colwell. Warriors good ball movement here as Christensen controls to Waldvogel. Waldvogel holding. Back out top as we approach 3 minutes left. Three-pointer on the way is no good by Christensen, and it's boarded by Troy. Indians into the front court now, Jerschley. Jerschley holds it out top. Skips it out now to Bartnick. Inside, and the pass is too far ahead of Jerschley, out of bounds, and a turnover. Anderson back into the game for the Warriors for Meade. Indians will counter with a sub of their own. That's Shanowski, as she will re-enter the game. 2:45 left in this first half. You're joining us late. You missed history. Taylor Jerschley was able to break the all-time scoring record for the Mosinee Indians. Into the post, Paige Anderson goes up. Left-hand shot, no good. Boarded by Jenna Bartnick. Here come the Indians on the break ahead. Fry all the way to the rack, and she scores. Bridget Fry with 8, as Mosinee now leads 44-12. Into the front court now. Christensen gave it up to Colwell. Waldvogel the catch. Waldvogel gets it back out top. Holding there is Christensen. Gets a screen from Waldvogel. Goes back baseline. Nowhere to go. Now back to Waldvogel. She'll bring it into the lane. Shot comes up short. Battle for the board. Anderson comes up with it. Double team. And is turning over. Taken away by Fry. They get it ahead. Down the lane. Layup is too strong. Jerschley the putback. Count it. And the foul. Taylor Jerschley for 2. The bucket is good. She'll go to the foul line to try to complete the three-point play. Foul is on, I believe, Carly Bloom, I believe, is the Warriors. That is the 6th team foul on Wausau West. Jerschley a chance to complete the three-point play. In the air and good. Jerschley having herself a banner afternoon. 19 points. Just another day at the office for that young lady, as she is got a break future ahead of her. Only a junior. Bloom gets it out to Christensen. 3 on the way is good. Isla Christensen for 3. That is the second three-pointer for the West Warriors. 90 seconds left in this first half. They get it in the post. Fry, good catch, and a traveling violation. She had a good catch, took the drop-step dribble, but then moved her pivot foot. Peyton Jerschley into the game for Taylor Jerschley. 47-15, Mosinee in front. Minute 26 left before halftime. Don't forget to stay tuned for halftime. We'll break down the opening half scoring. Take a look ahead as a moving screen is going to be called here on the West Warriors. Soiber came across and put her shoulder into one of the players, and a turnover. Soiber's second, team foul number 7. 47-15 Mosinee. A non-shooting foul, as you do not shoot on a offensive foul. Indians now bring the ball into the front court. Bringing it there is Jerschley. Got it inside Fry. Nice catch. Fry goes up. Little shot misses. Boarded by Isla Christensen. Christensen now walks the ball into the front court. Minute remaining in this first half of play. Christensen out top. Stella Olsen. Olsen, nice idea as Colwell was cutting back door, but they couldn't convert. Indians back into the front court. Peyton Jerschley gets a high ball. Screen stops at the free throw line. Gave it back out now to Bartnick. Inside, good defense by Soibert, who tips it away. Warriors with the ball into the front court. 35 seconds remaining. Three-pointer up and in and out from via Colwell. Indians break the other way. Peyton Jerschley. Peyton Jerschley all the way to the rack. Layup too strong. Tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Indians as they will inbound in the offensive zone. 25 seconds left in this first half of play. dominated by the Indians here thus far. Inbounding on the baseline. Indians get it in. Out top Troy. They get it to Jersley cutting off the wing. Peyton Jersley up with a shot. No good. It's going to go out of bounds off of Soybert. It's going to stay with the Indians. Not much the Indians have done wrong in this first half as they have played awfully strong. Both teams played last night, so they are playing in back-to-back games. Afternoon game after a night game makes it a little tough, too. Kicking violation on the Warriors on the inbound. Indians will inbound again with 16.1 seconds remaining. Peyton Jersley holding, looking. Nice backdoor pass, catch. Shot is up and good by Jenna Bartnick. Nice up and under move by Bartnick. Warriors chance to get the last shot into the front court now. 5 seconds. 4. Christensen down the lane. 2. Shot is up and no good. And we are at the half. Your score: Mosinee 49, the Wausau West Warriors 15. We will take a break and we will be back with our halftime programming. 49-15 Indians at the half. You're watching high school girls basketball on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
At Nicolay Bank, we believe that our hometown communities are the backbone of what makes Wisconsin special. From Crivets to Manitowoc and Algoma to Grand Chute, you see a thriving community with Nicolay Bank working as a partner, acting not as a corporation, but a community. When we serve together with local entrepreneurs and leaders, great things happen. That is our guiding principle. A strong and successful hometown means a strong and successful Wisconsin. We are proud to be a part of that. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
And we welcome you back out to Mosinee. A.J. Ligman with you for this matinee girls varsity high school basketball action as the Indians leading the West Warriors by a score of 49-15. Let's take a look at our halftime scoring. Leading the way this afternoon, history was made about midway through that opening half of play. Taylon Jersley came in needing 13 points to tie the school record, 14 to break it. And she was able to break the record on an and one free throw as she hit that and has 19 points, a game-high 19 here today. Addison Hendrick has 11. 8 for Bridget Fry, 4 for Peyton Jersley, 3 for Britt Fitzgerald, 2 for Megan Troy, and 2 for Jenna Bartnick. 5 3-point field goals for the Warriors, 15 2-point field goals. The Indians a perfect 4 out of 4 at the free throw line this afternoon. West Warriors, they were led in scoring by a pair of players, Isla Christensen and Paige Anderson, both with 6 points apiece. 3 for Iris Waldvogel, as the Warriors have 2 3-point field goals, 4 2-point field goals, and the West Warriors 1 out of 2 at the free throw line in that first half of play. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Bacchus Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. They provide personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body is battling, from migraines and anxiety to stress or a wide variety of youth issues. Let Bacchus Family Chiropractic give you back the life that you deserve. And our game broadcast also brought to you in part by John's Auto Repair. For all your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turns to John's Auto Repair, just off of Business 51, north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust to have it done right and get you on your way. That is John's Auto Repair. 49-15, Mosinee leading here at the half. We will take a break and we will come back and take a look at the upcoming Mosinee sports schedule after these messages on Zaleski Sport.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Good day, my name is Ken Hyman and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
For more than 30 years, Seifert Electric has been providing electrical and thermal imaging for residential, commercial, and industrial customers. This family-owned and operated company knows the importance of communication between the electrician and their customers, with a focus towards efficient and quality service. From simple electrical needs, like light fixtures and circuit adjustments, to wiring new construction building sites, you can put your trust in Seifert Electric. Serving all of central and northern Wisconsin, look to Seifert Electric for all your electrical and thermal imaging needs.
The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
And we welcome you back out to Mosinee High School on a historic afternoon in girls high school basketball, as Taylon Jershey has become the all-time leading scorer for the Mosinee Indian program. She has 19 to lead all scores. Taking a look at the upcoming schedule in Mosinee sports, the girls basketball team after today, they will not be in action until the 7th, when they will host Anago here at Mosinee. Then they will be at Northland Pines and February 11th, and then on February the 14th they will be home here on Valentine's Day when they host Tomahawk. They host Rice Lake on the 17th of February, and then they will be at DC Everest on the 18th of February. That's the girls basketball upcoming schedule. The boys basketball, my understanding, talking to Joey here, he called the game last night. They came from 30 points down against Medford to knock off the Red Raiders. Wow, what a terrific game that must have been. So a big win for them on the home court here last night. They are at Everest on the 4th of February. They are at Antigo on the 7th, and they will be home on the 11th against Northland Pines, and then Valentine's night they will be up in Tomahawk to take on the Hatchets. Mosinee Wrestling, they will be at the GNC meet. That's a week from today. That is at 10 a.m. The gymnastics team, they are away today, and then they are also away next to Saturday on the 8th. 49-15, Indians at the half. We're back to tip the second half in 30 seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location, and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
And back out at Mosinee as we're getting ready to start the second half of action between the West Warriors and the Mosinee Indians. Indians do have a lineup change to their squad here in the second half, as into the lineup is Abby Clues. She will replace Addison Henrik, who was being helped to the locker room after they came out for halftime. Not quite sure what happened there. Jersley dribble drive, kick out catch, into the lane, shot is up, no good. Battle for the board, and it's secured by the Indians. Peyton Jersley on the wing. Peyton picked up her dribble, backdoor pass, catch, Fry, back out to Clues. Clues holding, looking, got it back across, Jersley the catch, running, 5-foot shot, in and out, rebounded up and good by Abby Clues. Clues for two. 51-15 Indians. So if you're joining us late to start the second half, Henrik, who had a great first half with 11, not on the Mosinee bench to start the second half. She did come out of the locker room, but then was helped off the court. Not quite sure what her status was there. And then a foul here on the other end, as going up was Harper Mead. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Bridget Fry's second, team foul number 1. So hopefully it's nothing too serious with Addison Henrik, who had a great ball game thus far this afternoon. Just a sophomore. First free throw is up and good by Mead. One more free throw to go. 51-16 Mosinee, as they look to pick up a pair of victories here on this first day of February. Victory last night at Medford, and then trying to finish it off here this afternoon. Into the front court now is Peyton Jersley. Peyton, nice backdoor pass. Taylon Jersley scores. Boy, how many times do you think they have done that play between the two of them? Taylon, the junior, Peyton, just a freshman. Now Isla Christensen goes baseline, gets around Jersley, shots too long, boarded by Clues. Clues back to Jersley. Jersley will walk the ball into the front court. Pressured there by Christensen. Gave it off to Peyton Jersley, now to Fry. Fry dribble drive all the way to the rack, and it slapped away, stolen. Quick hands there by Mead. Mead got it ahead, but then Jersley took it away. Now the ball squirts free. Jersley comes up with it. Jersley dribble drive. Nice wraparound pass. Going up and scoring is Bridget Fry. Fry for 2. She's now in double figures with 10. Christensen into the front court. 55-17 into the post. Christensen goes up. Layup is no good, boarded by Fry. Now the Indians push it the other way. There's Jersley into the front court. Jersley, hesitation dribble. She'll back it near the wing. Now she goes back baseline. Gets it out, right corner, Fitzgerald, ball fake, gave it up to Peyton Jersley. Peyton down the lane, goes up. Layup is too strong, boarded by Waldvogel. Waldvogel looks to break it out for the Warriors. Waldvogel into the post to Anderson. Nice up and under move, missed the bucket. But a great move there as she had her defender beat. Now Fitzgerald the other way. Dishes to Jersley, back to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald underneath, bucket is up and good. Britt Fitzgerald for 2. 15:24 remaining in this one. 57-17 in favor of the Indians. Christensen into the front court to Waldvogel. Got it in deep, Anderson. Anderson, nice up and under, went down on the play. Ball comes free and taken away by Jersley. Jersley got it ahead to Peyton Jersley, and a foul called, and she'll go to the free throw line here. Pair of free throws for Peyton Jersley forthcoming. Foul's going to be whistled down on Christensen, her first, team foul number 1. Our game broadcast is brought to us in part by Dow Automotive. For your new next vehicle purchase, check out Dow Honda and Dow Chrysler in Stevens Point. With these two dealerships, you're sure to find just the vehicle you're looking for. Browse the selection online or stop it in person. See for yourself at Dow Honda, just off Stanley Street, and at Dow Chrysler on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. First free throw good by Jersley. Second one is also good. Indians have come out hot out of the locker room here. They have scored 10 points to the 1 for the Warriors. Down to the front court. Here come the Warriors. Down deep. Anderson dishes, wing, shot on the way is no good. Battle for the board, and Fry comes away with it. Bridget Fry with it now. Brings it into the front court. Got it ahead now. Dribble drive. Taylor Jersley. Nice dish. Clues goes up and scores. Great team basketball there by the Indians. Very unselfish there. Jersley easily could have taken the shot, but got her teammate involved there. Now the ball taken baseline. Christensen goes up. Her shot's long. Boarded by Fry. Fry now gets it ahead. Peyton Jersley into the front court. Peyton now pounds the dribble down low. Got it back out. Three-pointer on the way short. Battle for the board. Anderson comes away with it. Anderson will slow things down. Works it ahead now to Olsen. Olsen into the front court. In deep. Anderson. Bucket is up. It will count, and the foul. Anderson will go to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play. Good news for Mosinee as Henrik comes back to the bench. Looks to be okay, so that is encouraging to see there. Substitutions. Alexa Borsenko comes into the game. And also into the game, Lisa Maurer. Free throw up by Anderson, and good. Anderson had herself a nice afternoon. Senior has 9 points to pace the Warriors. 61-20 your score, 14 minutes remaining in this one. Into the front court now comes Peyton Jersley. She'll pick up her dribble, got it across to Borsenko. Borsenko gives it back across Jersley. She gets cut off. Good play defensively by Olsen. Jersley now to Borsenko. Inside pass, bobbled. Maurer had it. Jersley saves it in. Nice no-look save to Troy. Got it back across to Jersley. Jersley gives it up to Maurer. Maurer, backdoor lob, stolen away by Anderson. Anderson quickly up the court. Anderson to the front court, pulls up from 17, off the rim, no good. Boarded by Clues. Clues gives it up to a guard, that being Troy. Into the front court, Borsenko. Borsenko dribble drive, jump shot, needs some help. Got it in the form of Troy. They'll skip it around the horn. Maurer, inside Clues, errant pass, stolen away. Into the front court now, Meade got it ahead. Christensen shot up, that comes up short, and it's boarded by Troy. Troy double team, got it to Jersley as we go into 13 minutes to play in regulation. Peyton Jersley now into the front court. Good screen from Clues as she stepped in. Now Jersley picked up her dribble. Borsenko steps into a three from the wing. No good. Boarded underneath by Troy. She'll go up with a hard shot. That misses off the rim. Anderson the board. Indians with several good opportunities there. Still working hard, even up though they're up big here. Anderson shot missed in deep. Battle for the board. Troy comes away with it. Troy threw it up the court. Stolen away. Anderson down low, goes up and scores. Paige Anderson up to 11 in double figures for the Warriors. She has half their points here with 12:15 left in regulation. Now on the wing is Troy. Troy pounds the dribble, goes hard to the rack, shot blocked there. Good play defensively by Isla Christensen. Anderson now will bring it the other way for the Warriors. Anderson out top, right side now to Harper Meade. Meade now got it back across, holding Isla Christensen. Christensen looking for a ball screen from Anderson. She gets it. Christensen, hesitation dribble. Pulls up from 5, around the rim and good. Good job there by Christensen, creating her own shot as she has 8. Ball walked into the front court by Peyton Jerschley. Full timeout going to be taken. We're going to take one with Mosinee. 11:37 left in regulation. 61-24 Indians. We're back in a minute on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
And back out at Mosinee, H.A. Ligman with you here from the game site. Joey is our on-site studio engineer. Carrie Ligman even came along too. We appreciate her helping me out coming to the game here this afternoon. She wanted to see history, and she did, as Taylon Jerschley set the all-time scoring mark here for Mosinee as a steal by the West Warriors. Into the front court now, Waldvogel pounds the dribble out top. Got it in deep. Soibert the catch. Soibert faces up, goes baseline. Nice up and under move. Got it back to Olsen. She'll put up a flying 5-footer. That hits off the rim twice, no good. And Henrik the board. Good again to see Addison Henrik into the game. Sophomore back in after leaving the floor momentarily during the half, but looks to be okay. Now the ball handled there by Maurer. Back out to Henrik. Henrik kicks it out to the left wing. Shanowski got it in deep. Nice backdoor pass. Layup is up and good by Troy. Boy, great patience by the Indians as they took their time there and were able to get the bucket. 63-24. Now Bloom with the ball for the Warriors. Waldvogel steps into a long three. That misses, and Borsenko with the rebound there. Here come the Indians the other way. Troy into the front court. Got it back out now to Henrik. Henrik, ball fake, dribble drive to the rack. Missed it, but a foul. She'll go to the free throw line here. Good take by Addison Henrik. She will shoot two. Foul is on Bloom, her second, team foul 2. This Mosinee team, they have 5 seniors on the roster. Out of the 5 seniors, only one of the 5 starts. So this is a young, talented squad. Good to have those seniors in the mix because they definitely can help provide that leadership as Brooklyn Dillenbeck, a 5'8 junior, makes her first appearance this afternoon. Both free throws hit by Henrik. She has 13. And it's a 64-24 lead. Into the front court now, Stella Olsen. Olsen got it into Soibert. Soibert in deep. Ball away 5-footer is good. Sophie Soibert for 2. 64-26, down to 10 minutes left in regulation. Maurer, dribble drive, cut off. Henrik catches, goes inside. Good jump stop, got it to Troy. They'll reset here. Henrik the catch outside the three-point line. I think they're just trying to get her a few minutes here to make sure she's doing okay. Now Maurer brings into the lane. Nice up and under. Shot up off the rim, no good, but a beautiful move. Troy now underneath. She goes up, and she'll go to the free throw line here where she will shoot 2. 2 free throws forthcoming for Troy. It's going to be on Soibert, her third, team foul number 3. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by All Roads Real Estate in Mosinee, bringing you a great blend of experience and knowledge with local realtors who support this community, schools, and programs for buying, selling, renting, or commercial. Let All Roads Real Estate lead you home. First free throw good by Troy. She now has 5. Second free throw in the air, off the back rim, no good. Good hustle by Troy to get her own rebound. We appreciate that when a player is heady enough to figure out where it's going. Now Dillenbeck with a dribble drive, goes up and scores. Brooklyn Dillenbeck, and that gets a nice round of applause out of the bench because they're always excited to see their teammates able to get an opportunity there. Three-pointer at the other end, no good. Rebounded underneath by Dillenbeck. She gets it out to Troy. Troy will walk it into the front court. 9:15 and counting in this one. Troy goes baseline, cut off there. Got it back out to Dillenbeck. Now to Henrik. Left wing now Maurer. Maurer back out to Henrik. 9 minutes left in regulation. 67-26 Mosinee. Troy goes up, shot partially blocked, comes back across, shot up no good. That off the hands of Borisenko. Into the front court now come the Warriors. Dribble handled there by Olsen. Olsen got it out to Bloom. Bloom had it stolen away by Henrik. Henrik gets away from one Warrior, but the second one committed the foul. Soibert, that's her fourth. Team foul number 4. So multiple substitutions coming in now here as the Warriors will do a near line change. Waldvogel will stay, and they'll bring in Anderson. She'll be joined by Christensen. Also in is Colwell and Mead. Out top now, Henrik gets it back out. Borisenko had to go off her hands, out of bounds, and they're going to say it's going to be tipped. And off of Mosinee last. Running clock with the score the way that it is here for the duration of this one. 67-26. Mosinee playing well here this afternoon. Into the front court now comes Waldvogel. Waldvogel gets it out to Christensen. Christensen, she'll step into a three, no good. Good box out there by Dillenbeck. Dillenbeck then had it taken away. Waldvogel goes up with a right-hand shot and she scores. Bucket good for Waldvogel. That's her second bucket of the game. She has 5. 67-28. Other way goes Troy. Her shot up, no good. Boarded by Christensen. Christensen now walks it into the front court. Gave it off to the wing, holding there, looking. Colwell into the post. Anderson up and under, dish. Waldvogel, wide open three, no good. And it is boarded by Mosinee's Jenna Bartnick. Bartnick got it up to Dillenbeck. Dillenbeck into the front court to Troy. Troy holds it underneath. Nice catch. Shot up. No good, but a foul going to be called here. And Borisenko will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Via Colwell, her first team foul number 5. Alexia Borisenko to the free throw line. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath. From full bathrooms to kitchen remodels and new construction, Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath is your local builder specializing in the 2 most important rooms in your home. Start your path to a beautiful new bathroom or kitchen with Varney Brothers Kitchen and Bath. Second free throw up by Borisenko, no good. Tipped out of bounds, and they're going to say it is going to belong to the Wausau West Warriors. Warrior basketball with 6 minutes left in this one. Warriors will go 1-1 on this weekend, a win last night against Wisconsin Rapids, but then falling here at Mosinee. And the Indians, a good pair of wins here over this weekend. Good way to challenge themselves in back-to-back contests as a 3 is hit by Via Colwell. Third three-pointer of the game by the West Warriors squad. And the Indians into the front court. Clues the catch. Clues goes up underneath. Her shot is missed as it was altered by Christensen. Now to the front court comes Cole. Got it back out now to Christensen. Christensen pounds the dribble. Right side, Waldvogel. Waldvogel goes baseline. Turned around. Backdoor pass layup. No good, but a foul. Good looking play there. The old give and go. And Via Colwell go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Seaford Electric. Services in Mosinee and Wausau areas with the best in residential, commercial, industrial electrical services, from simple jobs to new construction and thermal imaging projects. To identify electrical problems for all of your electrical needs, look to Seaford Electric. First free throw is good for Colwell. She has 4 straight. Missed the second. Anderson, the offensive boards. Good effort there by Paige Anderson. Now in deep. Ball tipped away towards the timeline. Colwell will get it there. Picked up her dribble in a tight spot. Got it to Anderson. Anderson going baseline. Anderson dishes. Ball nearly stolen away as Harper Mead had it. Harper got it back out. Waldvogel inside. Anderson. Anderson goes underneath. Ran out of a real estate. Dishes. Colwell the catch. She fumbled it. Ball now tipped out to the timeline. Dillenbeck took it away. Dillenbeck all the way to the rack. Goes up and scores. Brooklyn Dillenbeck for 2. And it's 69-32. Timeout taken. They're going to do it for substitutes only, so they will keep things going here. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Charlie's Hardware. From home projects, home repair to sporting goods, rental services, and automotive. No matter your need, turn to Charlie's Hardware, Mosinee, to get the job done. Leave it to Charlie's Hardware because you've got work to do. And also brought to you in part by Rural Mutual. The next time you shop for insurance, call Brad Krecklau and Ian Pierce, your full-service Rural Mutual insurance agents in Marshfield. Call 715-384-2826 today. Warriors get the ball in. It is underneath. Battle for it here. And a foul is going to be called on the Indians. It's going to be on Bartnick. Her first, team foul number 2. Not a shooting foul. So they will inbound. Soibert got it back out to Colwell. Colwell dribble drive. Jump stop. Nowhere to go. Got it out to Bloom. Bloom, right wing. Works it back out now. Caught in deep. Soibert. Soibert bodies up. Fall away 5-footer. Blocked from behind by Clues. And it's going to go out of bounds. And they're going to say it's going to stay with the West Warriors. Don't forget our post-game show to follow. We will have our player of the game, and it's brought to us in part by Merrill Steel. Ball now inbounded by the Warriors with 3 minutes left. With it is Olsen. Olsen back out to Colwell. Colwell works it back to Olsen inside Soibert. Tough catch. Got it on the baseline. She'll work it back out around the perimeter. Olsen right side now to Olkey. Olkey top of the key. Holding is Olsen. Olsen dribble drive against Clues goes up. She'll be fouled and will go to the free throw line here. A good effort there by Stella Olsen, staying strong and going to the rack, and she'll shoot 2. Our game broadcast brought to you part by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call or find them online at newtonelec.com. One more free throw here for Olsen, and she misses both. Rebound tipped out of bounds. They're going to say it's going to be West basketball. Wausau West basketball here as we are down to under 2 minutes left in regulation. Warriors inbound. Caught by Olsen. Olsen steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Soibert's put back, goes out of bounds. Goes to Mosinee. Our game brought to us in part by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, offering top quality collision repair. They'll have your vehicle back on the way it was quickly and efficiently while offering 24-hour towing and a courtesy loaner vehicle and a lifetime warranty on their work. That's TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. Indians in the front court. Ball tipped away. Battle for it. Borsenko, good effort. Passed it, stolen away. Quick hands there by Colwell. Into the front court come the Warriors. Colwell pulls up from 10. Off the rim, no good. Boarded by Bartnick. Bartnick up the court for the Indians. She will walk it down into the front court. Outside three-pointer, Dylan Beck around the rim, no good. The student section wanted that one there, but he just had to go in and out. Now Olsen up the court. Olsen tied up by Dylan Beck, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Warriors. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service Specialist can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Three-pointer missed by Soibert. Indians break the other way. Into the front court. Nice hesitation, dribble, and bucket by Alexia Borisenko for 2. 71-32, Indians in front. 10 seconds left in this one. Bloom with the ball on the wing out to Soibert. Soibert holding. Got it back out. Olsen. Olsen dishes. Three-pointer at the horn is missed. And that will wrap it up here this afternoon. Your final score, it is Mosinee 71, Wausau West 32. Post-game show to follow here. We'll have our Merrill Steel player of the game. All that and more after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our three facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcasts. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com. The biggest name in streaming and the biggest name in Wisconsin high school sports broadcasting are now in the same place. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today for easy viewing of your favorite high school sports. Find games by season, sport, or school, then sit back and enjoy. Download the Zaleski Sports app on Roku today.
All right. We'll wait till we get the high sign here. All right. Well, here we go. We're in the post-game show. 71-32, Mosinee victorious here this afternoon over the Wausau West Warriors in a non-conference game. Good non-conference opponent for you to take on. Back-to-back nights challenging your young ladies, coming off a game last night and then having to come back this afternoon to get the team up and running. I thought they answered the bell well. Really weren't threatening this one. I thought we saw a lot of great things. We saw history made. Just a great afternoon for Mosinee basketball.
Yeah, I totally agree. We came off a little bit of a rough stretch, losing 3 in a row, but last night and tonight, I just thought we're executing the things that we do in practice. The step-throughs, the moves, the post-ups, moving the basketball, giving girls confidence like, hey, you catch the ball and you're open, I want you to shoot the basketball. So the last 2 nights we've really done that, and we're starting to play really good basketball.
And even in that losing streak, as I mentioned, not as if you got blown out, it is not as it is if you lost to a lesser opponent. I mean, Lakeland, who leads the conference, you lose by 1 possession. Neillsville, you lose by a limited amount. Xavier, another big, good non-conference school. You're testing your program here for a run in February and March. You're not, you know, you could get all the cupcakes you want in the non-conference season, but I give you credit for the challenge, and that's going to help, I think, your players learn from some of those losses, even though everybody likes to win, but it's good to see them rebound.
For sure, and it's totally intentional. We scheduled those teams because we think we have a really good team, and we want to play really good teams. So that's why we scheduled the Neillsville, Xavier, and then obviously Lakeland with their girls that they bring. But yeah, it's good tests, and in my opinion, it's just going to help us in the postseason.
History made this afternoon. Taylon Jersley, our player of the game. We'll talk to her here in a second. 21 points by that young lady. The all-time leading scorer in Mosinee history. And I mean, this is a school that has storied history with some unbelievable athletes. Only a junior, so each bucket she adds to it. Just talk about what your floor leader and just an all-around great student athlete it means to this program.
Yeah, I've had her in class, so I've gotten to see her as a student. I've coached her now for a couple of years. I've known her since she came into the district, and she kind of came into a tough spot being a freshman that had to handle the basketball a lot and score a lot. But you will not find a kid that works harder. She is constantly working out, constantly leading our girls in the weight room, on the floor. So it's safe to say she's earned it, and she doesn't let anybody outwork her. She's an extension of me on the court. Like, I tell her something, and she relays it to everybody else, which is that's the relationship a coach and a point guard needs, and she's the perfect person to do that. She's a special athlete, special person, special player, and I'm very happy I've gotten to coach her the last 2 years.
No doubt about it. I'm sure the community of Mosinee loves having the Jersleys. Obviously, just a very good family, too. Coach, congrats on the win here this afternoon. Best of luck moving forward.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Head Coach Howe, and now we bring in our player of the game, the young lady of the afternoon. First of all, congratulations. All-time leading scorer in Mosinee history. What does that mean to you? I mean, just to put it in perspective.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I wouldn't have been able to do it without any of my teammates, any of my coaches guiding me along the way. So it's the people that made the experience.
You obviously have super fans here behind us. 21 points this afternoon. You converted it on a and one at the free throw line. Is it as you had imagined you would do it at the free throw line, or what did you imagine in your mind how you'd break the record?
I mean, honestly, I didn't even know. Going into the game, I didn't know how many I needed. He mentioned something to me, but I was just playing.
Just another day at the office. Talk about this weekend and how big it was for your team to get back on track. You had 3 straight tough losses against some very good some good conference competition and non-conference competition. How important is that to get wins on back-to-back nights to help propel you into the tougher part of the season?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we worked really hard after those losses. Obviously, we don't like being on a losing streak, so we bounced back pretty good, and we took it to them this game.
Yeah, no doubt. You ladies definitely did do that. I think a part of your game that is underrated. Yes, you've got all the scoring and everything, but you look for your teammates with passes. You could probably take 50 shots a game if you really wanted to, but you obviously have good players around you that you help make better, and they help make you a better player too. Talk about what that means. Defensively too. I mean, on the press, nobody wants to bring the ball up against you because you are so tenacious. Just talk about your all-around game and what you've done to get to this point.
Yeah, for sure. We just work really hard. We focus a lot on the defensive side to transfer over to our offense, and we all compete super hard, and we have fun playing together.
No, that's a great thing. Got to ask you, what's it like to play with a sister? Not everybody gets to play with a sibling on their teams, and you've got a younger sister who's a freshman who obviously is going to have a nice career here at Mosinee too. Is that special for you to be able to share that with her on the court?
Yeah, it's super special. I mean, growing up, we worked so hard together, so it's so awesome to be able to play on the court with her.
Well, she's our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game. She made history this afternoon. We'll give you the mic. Look up there and let them know that who you are, that you're a record-breaking individual and you're in the house. Here you go.
I'm Taylor Dershly, and I'm in the house.
All right, excellent. Congrats.
Thank
Good
you.
job. Good luck this year. Taylor Dershly, our player in the house. She is our record player of the game, as she is recognized for breaking the record here this afternoon, as she had 21 points, and she shattered the record, literally shattered the record right here, and you got to see it live in the post-game shows. So how exciting is that for that young lady there, as she had 21 points to lead the way for the Mosinee Indians, 10 for Bridget Fry, 6 for Peyton Dershly, 5 for Megan Troy. We had 5 for Britt Fitzgerald, 4 apiece for Brooklyn Dillenbeck and Abby Clues. We had 2 for Jenna Bartnick and 1 for Alexia Borisenko. 24 2-point field goals, 5 3-point field goals, 9 out of 12 from the free throw line for Mosinee this afternoon. The West Warriors led in scoring. Paige Anderson with 11, 8 for Isla Christensen, 5 for Iris Walvogel, 4 for Via Colwell, 2 apiece for Harper Mead and Sophie Soibert. 9 2-point field goals, 3 3-point field goals, 5 of 9 at the free throw line for the West Warriors. They fall to 6 and 14 on the season. Mosinee improves to 12 and 6 with the non-conference victory here this afternoon. Well, that wraps up our Merrill Steel post-game show. Glad you could join us for this historic afternoon high school girls basketball game, as Taylor Dershly becomes the all-time leading scorer in Mosinee girls basketball history with 21 points. Now adding to her record as she moves forward in her junior season. Indians led it at the half, 49-15, and they pull out the final victory, 71-32. So for our on-site engineer Joey, all the great fans who came on out to witness history, AJ Ligman bidding you a good afternoon from Mosinee High School in Mosinee, Wisconsin. Hope you have yourselves a great Saturday afternoon.